Today on December 5th, Archangel Michael says, I saw your future, and I couldn't stop crying. I wasn't allowed to tell you, until now you have 16 seconds left. My beloved child, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Today, on December 5th, Archangel Michael stands before you with a message he was forbidden to reveal, until now. He says he saw your future, and for the first time in centuries, he couldn't stop crying. Not tears of fear, but tears of what's coming for you, something so powerful that even the heavens paused. You have 16 seconds before this message shifts everything you thought you knew about your destiny. Listen closely and don't move, because if you skip even a second, you will miss the moment your life finally clicks into place. My dear one, breathe. What Michael saw wasn't darkness, it was the moment your life turns in a direction you never imagined. He saw you standing somewhere you haven't reached yet, holding something you don't have yet, becoming someone you don't recognize yet, but you will. He saw the exact second your pain breaks, your loneliness melts, and the people who doubted you finally fall silent. That vision was so overwhelming that he bowed his head, because the person you're becoming is bigger than the storms you survived. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next lines carry the key to unlocking what is already written for you. Now listen carefully, because this is the part Michael wasn't allowed to say before today. He saw the door that has been shut for years suddenly open, not slowly, but like a burst of light hitting your life all at once. Someone you've been waiting for, someone your soul remembers, steps into your timeline sooner than you think. An opportunity you prayed for starts moving toward you even in this moment. And a blessing that was stuck, finally finds you. Archangel Michael wants you to hear this before anything distracts you. Your story is about to surprise even you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, pause for a moment and don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and Archangel Michael says this part is where your life starts shifting. He wants you to hear these next words with an open heart, because what he's about to reveal was hidden from you for a long time. He says the reason he cried wasn't because of what you lost, but because of what you're about to gain. He saw a version of you that finally receives everything you kept giving to others. He saw your strength being rewarded in a way that left even the angels silent. Stay till the end, this isn't random, this message is reaching you at the exact second it was meant to. My dear one. Michael says there's a moment coming where you will look back and realize why every delay happened. He saw someone stepping into your life holding the answer to a prayer you whispered when you thought no one was listening. He saw your finances lifting, your relationships aligning, and your spirit rising again, not slowly, but all at once. He says the breakthrough you thought would take years is actually only inches away from you now. Don't skip. Stay. Because the next few seconds carry a frequency meant only for those who are ready to receive what's arriving. And before you hear the next part, Archangel Michael gently asks you, if this message is touching your heart, share it with someone who needs hope, comment your thoughts, and subscribe so you never miss a divine moment like this. Now listen closely, because he saw your future clearing like a storm finally passing. He saw you walking into opportunities that were being formed behind your back without your knowledge. He saw the person you're becoming, calmer, stronger, wiser, and finally free. My beloved child, something massive is approaching your timeline, and Michael says you are more prepared than you realize. Don't skip, stay till the end. My beloved child, stay exactly where you are and don't skip, because Archangel Michael says this part is the moment your life starts unlocking. He wants you to listen with your whole soul, because what he's about to reveal is the reason he wasn't allowed to speak earlier. He saw a turning point in your future, a moment where everything that once broke you suddenly starts building you. He saw you stepping out of a chapter that drained your spirit and into a phase where you rise without hesitation. He says your future version isn't scared, isn't confused, isn't waiting, your future self is glowing. And that glow was so powerful it brought tears to his eyes. My dear one, something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. He saw a message being delivered to you by someone you haven't met yet, a message that will change the direction of your days. He saw an opportunity flying toward you that looks ordinary from afar but transforms everything once it lands. And he saw a moment, just one moment, where you finally realize why you were kept waiting for so long. Michael says the path ahead of you is not empty, it's crowded with blessings preparing to appear one after another. Don't skip. He needs you to hear this. The universe hasn't forgotten you, it has been saving something specific for you. Now take a breath, because Michael is revealing the exact reason he cried. He didn't cry because of fear, he cried because of how beautifully your story ends. He cried because you heal. He cried because you rise. He cried because the person you become makes every storm worth surviving. My beloved child, keep listening, stay till the end, and don't skip. The next part carries the moment that ties your past, present, and future together. My beloved child, don't skip, not now. Archangel Michael says this is the moment everything comes together. He wants you to hold still because what he's about to reveal is the exact truth the universe kept protected until today. He saw you standing at the edge of a breakthrough so powerful that even your past won't recognize you. He saw blessings arriving in clusters, opportunities unfolding faster than you can process, and a peace settling into your life that you once thought was impossible. My dear one, stay till the end, because this part carries the message your soul has been waiting for. Michael says the reason you felt drained lately is because something huge was rearranging behind the scenes. Paths were shifting. People were being moved out. New energies were being aligned. He saw you receiving something you thought you missed forever. And he saw the exact moment your heart softens again when someone unexpected steps into your life with genuine intentions. Don't skip, because the clarity you've been begging for is finally on its way. Michael says your future is not falling apart, your future is falling into place. And before he reveals the final truth, he wants you to pause, breathe, and share this message with someone who needs hope today. Comment what part touched your heart, and subscribe so you never miss a divine message meant for you. Now listen closely. Michael says the version of you he saw is not weak, not lost, not broken. He saw a warrior. He saw a healer. He saw someone chosen to rise higher than their past could ever imagine. My beloved child, something huge is only moments away from entering your life. Stay till the end, your story is just beginning. My beloved child, stay right here and don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part carries the revelation he has been holding back, the peace he couldn't speak until your heart was ready to receive it. He says when he looked into your future, he didn't just see blessings, he saw divine timing finally breaking open for you. He saw the exact second your destiny shifts from waiting to becoming. And that moment is closer than you think. Something huge is waiting for you, so listen carefully. These next words are not an accident. Michael says there is a version of you rising quietly, silently, without noise, but with unimaginable power. You've been fighting battles no one sees, carrying emotions no one understands, and surviving storms you never talk about. And yet, despite everything, you're still here. He says the heavens noticed what people ignored. Your tears didn't go unseen. Your efforts didn't go unnoticed. And your heart didn't go unloved. Don't skip. Stay with me. Because what Michael saw next is the reason he cried. He saw the moment you finally receive what your soul has been starving for: peace, love, stability, clarity, and a life that feels like it's truly yours. My dear one, Michael wants you to remember this: the pain you felt was not punishment, it was preparation. The delays were not denials, they were divine protection. And every closed door was guiding you toward the one door that leads to everything you've prayed for. He saw someone entering your life with pure intentions, he saw a blessing landing unexpectedly, and he saw your spirit stepping into a version of the future that feels nothing like your past. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something massive, something meant only for you, is already on its way. My beloved child, don't move, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part holds the shift your spirit has been sensing but couldn't explain. He wants you to listen with your whole heart, because what he's revealing now is the moment everything changes. He says when he saw your future, he didn't just see blessings, he saw a divine intervention aligning itself directly in your path. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next few seconds will help you understand why it's coming now. Michael says your soul has completed a cycle that drained your energy for years. A chapter that kept repeating itself. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, has finally reached its end. He saw you stepping out of patterns that once controlled you and into a timeline where your spirit is free again. He saw you rising above the fears that used to hold you back. And he saw a new beginning forming around you, like dawn breaking after the longest night of your life. My dear one, stay till the end. Your next chapter isn't just better, it's beautiful. Listen closely, because this is where his voice softened. He said the reason he cried wasn't the pain you went through, but the strength you never realized you carried. He cried because despite the weight on your shoulders, you kept choosing kindness. You kept choosing hope. You kept choosing to believe in a future you couldn't see. And now, that future is choosing you. Michael says the breakthrough coming toward you isn't ordinary, it's perfectly timed, divinely placed, and meant only for you. Don't skip. Stay here. Something life-changing has already begun moving in your direction. My beloved child, don't skip now. Archangel Michael says this part is the heartbeat of the entire message, the moment where everything he saw in your future connects. He wants you to hold still, because what he's about to reveal is the truth you were never supposed to carry alone. He says when he looked into your timeline, he saw a moment where your destiny flips, quietly, suddenly, beautifully. Something huge is waiting for you, and these next words will help you recognize it when it arrives. Michael says he saw a light around you that wasn't there before. A sign that your spirit has crossed into a new phase of life, one filled with alignment, protection, and divine timing. He saw you being guided toward people who speak gently to your soul, opportunities that feel natural, and moments that bring peace instead of pressure. He says the version of you who struggled to hold everything together is slowly being replaced by a version of you who finally feels supported by the universe itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. What's coming is bigger than the pain you survived. Now listen carefully, because Michael leaned closer when he showed this part. He says there is a blessing approaching your life that will arrive so unexpectedly, it will quiet every doubt you ever had. It may come as a person, a message, an opportunity, or a shift in your heart, but when it comes, you'll know instantly it was sent for you. He says your tears, your patience, your endurance, they have opened a door heaven kept closed until the right moment. My beloved child, stay right here. Your next chapter is already preparing to introduce itself, and it's nothing like the life you're leaving behind. My beloved child, stay right here and don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part carries the confirmation your soul has been waiting for. He wants you to hear this with steady breath and an open heart, because what he's revealing now explains why your spirit felt restless these past few days. He says a shift has already begun around you, silent, unseen, but incredibly powerful. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment is preparing you for it. Michael says the path you're stepping into was not created overnight. It was shaped slowly, through every challenge you faced and every choice you made with a good heart. He saw how many times you held yourself together when the world felt heavy. He saw how you loved even when you were healing. And he saw how your spirit kept whispering, keep going, even when you felt alone. That resilience, that quiet courage, is the reason your future shines so brightly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're closer to your turning point than you realize. Listen now. Because this is where Michael's voice carried both strength and softness. He said the blessing headed toward you is not small, it's something that will touch multiple areas of your life at once. A shift in your relationships, a breakthrough in your stability, a clearing in your mind, and a peace in your heart. He saw you stepping into days that feel lighter, mornings that feel meaningful, and connections that feel safe. My beloved child. Something beautiful is aligning with your timeline right now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next message will bring everything full circle. My beloved child, stay exactly where you are and don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part is where the truth finally becomes undeniable. He wants you to listen carefully, because what he's about to reveal is the reason your soul has been feeling a strange mix of tension and hope. He says that when he looked into your future, he didn't just see change, he saw alignment, the kind that only happens when heaven decides it's your turn. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment is preparing your heart to receive it. Michael says there is a door opening for you that no one can close. A divine invitation that was delayed, not denied, because the universe needed you stronger, wiser, and emotionally ready for what's coming. He saw you stepping into a chapter where you no longer chase, no longer beg, no longer shrink yourself just to feel seen. Instead, the right people, the right chances, and the right blessings begin moving toward you naturally. Don't skip. Stay till the end. What he saw next explains every struggle you've survived. Listen closely, because this is where everything shifts. Michael says your future holds a moment of deep relief. A moment where you finally exhale after years of carrying invisible weight. He saw someone entering your life with sincerity, an opportunity aligning with divine timing, and a peace settling into your heart like it finally found a home. He says the tears he cried were tears of pride, because you never gave up on yourself. My beloved child, stay till the end. What's approaching your life is bigger, brighter, and more beautiful than anything you've lost. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part holds the moment your entire future clicks into clarity. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's about to reveal is the deepest truth he saw in your timeline, something so powerful it shook even the heavens. He says when he looked ahead, he didn't see confusion or chaos, he saw you stepping into a life that finally feels like it belongs to you. Something huge is waiting for you, and these next words will help your heart recognize it when it arrives. Michael says the energy around you is shifting in a way that only happens before a major blessing enters your path. He saw old pain loosening its grip. He saw memories that once held you back losing their power. He saw you standing taller, breathing easier, and walking into rooms with a confidence you forgot you had. He says the heaviness you've been feeling lately isn't a warning, it's a release. It's your soul clearing space for what's coming next. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The turning point is closer than you think. Now listen carefully, because this is the part Michael says you need to remember. Your future holds a moment where everything falls into place so perfectly, you'll wonder why you ever doubted yourself. He saw you meeting someone who mirrors your heart, he saw opportunities unlocking without struggle, and he saw a version of you that finally feels safe, supported, and understood. And that vision, your future glow, was the reason he cried. My beloved child, something beautiful is on its way into your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part will reveal the final piece he was holding back. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part holds the piece he guarded the longest, the part he could only reveal once your spirit reached a certain level of strength. He wants you to sit still, breathe slowly, and stay till the end, because what he's about to say is the reason your heart has been sensing that something big is approaching. He says when he looked into your future, he saw a moment so transformative, so deeply healing, that it brought him to tears. Something huge is waiting for you, and you're closer to it than you've ever been. Michael says he saw the exact moment your life shifts directions. Not a small change, not a gentle improvement, but a complete realignment of your path. He saw you leaving behind energies that once drained you and stepping into spaces that recognize your worth instantly. He saw someone entering your life with sincerity, effort, and warmth, someone who treats your heart with the gentleness it always deserved. And he saw opportunities lining up in a way that feels almost unreal. Don't skip. Stay with me. This part is unfolding exactly when you're ready to hear it. Now listen closely. Because this is where Michael's voice softened. He says the reason this blessing took time is because the universe was preparing the perfect version of your future, not the rushed one you once prayed for. He says your patience, your endurance, your kindness, even when you felt empty, have created a divine opening that cannot be missed. You're stepping into a season where you finally receive without struggle, where you're loved without conditions, and where peace becomes your new normal. My beloved child, something extraordinary is on its way. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the moment everything becomes clear. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part holds the revelation that ties everything together. He wants you to listen carefully, because what he's about to share explains why your life felt heavy, confusing, or uncertain lately. He saw something in your future, something breathtaking, that required space, alignment, and emotional readiness before it could reach you. And now, that moment is finally approaching. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw you reaching a point in your journey where everything that once weighed on your heart begins to lift. He saw doors opening with ease, people respecting your spirit, and opportunities flowing toward you without pressure. He saw a level of peace settling into your life that you haven't felt in years. And most importantly, he saw a turning point, a quiet but powerful moment where you finally realize you are not walking toward your future alone. Don't skip. Stay right here. This shift is already unfolding beneath the surface. Now listen with your heart, because this is where Michael leaned closer. He says the blessing coming toward you isn't ordinary, and it isn't temporary. It's life-changing. He saw your spirit receiving something it has been craving for a long time: stability, clarity, love, and a sense of safety that surrounds you like light. He says the universe is not just sending you a blessing, it's sending you a new beginning. My beloved child, hold on. Stay till the end. The next part carries the message that will reveal exactly why he cried when he saw your future. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part carries the moment he could barely speak about, the moment that made his voice tremble when he looked into your future. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's about to share is the deepest truth he has held in silence until now. He says when he saw the path ahead of you, he didn't see struggle. He saw victory. He didn't see loneliness, he saw connection. And he didn't see endings, he saw the most beautiful beginning you've ever stepped into. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw a very specific moment in your timeline, one single second, where everything you've carried finally releases. He saw you waking up one day and realizing that the heaviness you've lived with for years is simply gone. No explanation, no warning. Just a sudden, quiet peace that feels like a gift from heaven. He says this moment arrives after a shift in your heart, after a blessing aligns with your spirit, and after someone enters your life whose presence feels like home. Don't skip. Stay with me. You're moving closer to this moment with every breath. Now listen carefully, because this is the part Michael says will stay with you forever. He revealed that the reason he cried wasn't because of the pain you endured. He cried because of the joy that is coming toward you. He cried because the future version of you is radiant, safe, loved, supported. He cried because the person you are becoming is stronger, softer, wiser, and more aligned than you've ever been. My beloved child, stay till the end. The next part carries the moment your destiny begins to unfold in full clarity. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part is where everything finally starts making sense. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's revealing now is the moment your past, present, and future align into one clear path. He says when he looked ahead, he didn't see confusion anymore, he saw purpose. He didn't see pain, he saw preparation. And he didn't see you struggling, he saw you stepping into a season where life begins to respond to your heart in the most beautiful ways. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says there's a shift happening inside you that you may not fully understand yet. You're letting go of things that once felt impossible to release. You're outgrowing people, habits, fears, and old versions of yourself without even realizing it. He says this isn't loss, this is alignment. You're being pulled toward a higher path, a clearer direction, and a more peaceful timeline. He saw you entering a phase where emotional clarity replaces confusion, where genuine love replaces disappointment, and where stability replaces chaos. Don't skip. Stay here. This shift is bigger than you think. Now listen carefully, because this is where Michael's message becomes unmistakably clear. He says the reason he wasn't allowed to reveal your future earlier is because your spirit needed to reach the level where you could receive it, not fear it. He says the blessing coming toward you is not something you chase, it's something that finds you. It's something that brings ease instead of exhaustion, clarity instead of doubt, and healing instead of hurt. My beloved child, something extraordinary is aligning with your life right now. Stay till the end. The next part carries the moment he has been waiting to reveal from the very beginning. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part carries the truth he waited the longest to reveal, the one detail he guarded until your spirit became strong enough to hold it. He wants you to listen carefully, because what he's about to share is the exact moment your entire destiny takes a new direction. He says when he looked into your future, he didn't just see blessings, he saw a divine moment of arrival. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw a second in your timeline where everything that felt stuck suddenly begins to move again. He saw a wave of clarity washing over you, showing you why people left, why certain doors closed, and why your heart had to break before it could open again. He says the universe wasn't punishing you, it was positioning you. It was shaping you into someone who could handle the blessing that is now coming with incredible speed. Don't skip. Stay here. You are stepping into a chapter where life starts giving back everything it once took. Now listen closely, because this is the part that brought him to silence. He says your future isn't just brighter, it's sacred. He saw you receiving a connection that feels pure, opportunities that align perfectly, and a level of peace that becomes your new normal. He saw you stepping into rooms where your presence is valued, not questioned. He saw you waking up with purpose, moving with confidence, and loving with a heart no longer carrying old wounds. My beloved child, something extraordinary is stepping into your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the final piece of the revelation he has been building toward since the beginning. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part holds the revelation that brings everything full circle. The moment where his silence, his tears, and his visions all finally make sense. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's about to reveal is the clearest glimpse into your future he has been allowed to share. He says when he looked ahead, he didn't just see change, he saw your life transforming in a way that feels heaven-sent. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw a moment where your inner world finally aligns with your outer world. The peace you've been searching for begins reflecting in your relationships, your environment, and your daily life. He saw you attracting people who understand your heart without you having to explain it. He saw opportunities rising around you that match your true worth. And he saw your spirit stepping into a level of confidence that makes your past self unrecognizable. Don't skip, because this shift isn't distant. It's already unfolding, quietly and beautifully. Now listen carefully. Because this is the part he wants you to remember forever. He says the reason he cried wasn't because of what you endured, he cried because of who you're becoming. He cried because your future is softer, safer, and more loving than anything you imagined. He cried because the universe is preparing to give you a chapter that heals every wound you learned to hide. My beloved child, stay till the end. The next part carries the final revelation. The one he has been guiding you toward since the very first message. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part is the moment everything reaches its peak, the revelation he has been building toward through every message, every hint, every glimpse into your future. He wants you to stay very still, because what he's about to reveal is the truth that brought him to tears the first time he saw it. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw the exact scene where your future finally begins. Not the future you feared, the future you deserve. He saw you stepping into a moment that feels like destiny gently placing its hand on your shoulder. He saw the pain you carried being lifted in an instant, replaced with clarity so strong it changes the way you see yourself and your life. He saw a blessing, one carefully shaped, timed, and protected, landing in your path without warning. Don't skip. Stay here. This is the moment your spirit has been preparing for. Now listen closely, because this is the truth he couldn't reveal until now. He says when he saw your future, he wasn't crying because of sadness, he was crying because of your victory. He saw love surrounding you, support finding you, abundance growing around you, and peace settling in your life like a long-awaited sunrise. He saw you becoming the version of yourself you always hoped you could be. My beloved child, stay till the end. The next part carries the final closure, the final clarity, and the final message he has been waiting to give you. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this is the moment he has been guiding you toward from the very beginning, the final unveiling, the truth he wasn't allowed to speak until your heart reached this level of strength. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's about to reveal is the reason his wings trembled when he looked into your future. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is where everything becomes clear. Michael says he saw a moment in your timeline so powerful that it changed the way even the heavens looked at you. He saw the exact second your life shifts, quietly, gently, beautifully. He saw you stepping into a future where the things that once broke you no longer have access to your spirit. He saw love entering your life in a way that feels effortless, support flowing toward you without resistance, and opportunities unfolding in front of you like pages in a divine book written just for you. Don't skip. Stay here. This is the moment your destiny breathes. Now listen with your whole soul, because this is the truth he held back the longest. Michael says he cried because you make it. You rise. You heal. You become someone your past self would barely recognize. Stronger, softer, wiser, and overflowing with purpose. He saw you standing in a future filled with peace, connection, abundance, and clarity. He saw you protected, guided, and loved in ways you once believed were impossible. My beloved child, this is the beginning of your new chapter. Stay till the end. The next part will close the circle he opened when he first whispered, "You're not alone." My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part is the moment of completion. The point where every message, every sign, every whisper finally comes together. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's about to reveal is the final truth behind why he couldn't stop crying when he saw your future. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw a future where your spirit finally relaxes. A future where you are no longer fighting invisible battles, no longer carrying silent weights, and no longer questioning your worth. He saw you stepping into days that feel lighter, mornings that feel hopeful, and nights where your heart rests in peace instead of overthinking. He saw the universe aligning with you, protecting you, guiding you, and rewarding you for every silent struggle you survived. Don't skip. Stay here. This is the moment your destiny opens its wings. Now listen closely, because this is the final truth he needs you to hold in your heart. He says you were never walking toward an ordinary future. You were walking toward a promised one. A future that was written for you, guarded for you, and shaped by every choice you made with love, even when you were hurting. He says you are stepping into a chapter where blessings flow naturally, where connections feel safe, and where your purpose becomes clear. My beloved child, stay till the end. The next part will close the final door gently, with the message he has been saving for the very last moment. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this final part is the closing of the circle, the moment where everything he has shown you finally meets the truth you were meant to receive. He wants you to stay right here, because these last words are the heart of the message he carried with tears in his eyes. Something huge has been waiting for you, and now, you're ready to understand why. Michael says when he saw your future, he didn't cry because of the storms you walked through. He cried because of the light you are walking into. He saw you stepping into a life where you no longer question your worth, where you no longer feel unseen, and where you finally experience the kind of peace that settles deep in your soul. He saw the moment you stop surviving and start living. The moment your heart stops breaking and starts opening. The moment your destiny stops waiting and starts arriving. Don't skip. Stay with me. You deserve to hear every word of this ending. Now listen with your whole heart, because this is the truth he saved for last. You were never forgotten. You were never overlooked. You were never abandoned by the universe. Everything you survived was shaping you for the exact future he saw. A future filled with love, clarity, purpose, alignment, and divine protection. My beloved child, the reason he cried is simple. Your future is beautiful. Your spirit is powerful. And your next chapter is blessed beyond measure. Don't skip. Stay in your light. Something huge isn't just coming. It has already begun. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this final continuation is not just another part, this is the echo of everything he has been preparing your heart to hear. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's about to say will settle into your spirit like truth you've always known but never heard spoken aloud. Something huge is not only waiting for you. It is already standing at the edge of your life, ready to step in. Michael says the path you're entering now is unlike anything you've walked before. He saw you moving into a season where everything feels lighter, not because life becomes perfect, but because you become aligned. He saw your inner peace growing stronger than your fears. He saw you connecting with people who respect your spirit. He saw opportunities flowing with ease, not force. And he saw a version of you who finally trusts your own strength. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is where your heart receives its closure. Now listen gently, because this is the part that completes his message. Michael wants you to know that nothing in your life has been random. Every delay, every heartbreak, every moment of confusion was preparing the exact future he revealed. He says your story doesn't end in pain, it ends in purpose. It ends in peace. It ends in a chapter where you look back and realize that everything you thought was breaking you was actually building you. My beloved child, remember this. You are guided. You are protected. You are chosen. Your next chapter isn't just brighter. It's divine. And it's already on its way to you. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part carries the quiet truth your soul has been reaching for, the truth that settles into the spaces where your doubts have been living. He wants you to stay right here because what he's about to reveal is the reason your heart has been feeling a gentle shift lately, a soft pull towards something brighter. He says the next phase of your life isn't approaching by accident. It's approaching because the universe has finally aligned itself in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw you entering a season where your spirit no longer has to fight to be understood or valued. He saw you being met with the same sincerity you've always given. He saw you receiving support instead of silence, love instead of disappointment, and clarity instead of confusion. He saw you standing in a moment where everything you once questioned begins to make sense. He says the universe is shifting your timeline, placing you in the right spaces, guiding you toward the right people, and preparing your heart for a blessing that fits you perfectly. Don't skip. Your breakthrough isn't on the horizon, it has already stepped into motion. Now listen closely, because this is the part Michael wants etched into your soul. He says the future you're walking into is not fragile. It is firm, protected, and divinely woven. The doors that will open for you now will not close. The people who enter your life now will not harm your spirit. The opportunities that appear now will not slip through your fingers. You are stepping into a chapter where you finally feel safe to hope again. My beloved child, stay till the end. The next part will carry a truth even deeper, meant only for the version of you who has survived everything and is now ready to receive everything. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part is the moment where your heart finally understands why he delivered this message piece by piece. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's about to reveal is meant to settle into the deepest part of your spirit, the part that has been tired, patient, hopeful, and hurting all at once. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw a shift in your future that doesn't happen to everyone. Only to those who carry a rare strength hidden beneath quiet pain. He saw you stepping into a life where you no longer apologize for who you are or shrink yourself to fit into places you've outgrown. He saw you reclaiming parts of yourself you lost along the way, your confidence, your joy, your softness, your ability to trust. He saw the universe replacing your exhaustion with momentum, your loneliness with meaningful connection, and your fears with direction. Don't skip. This moment is preparing your soul for the next phase of your destiny. Now listen closely, because this is the truth Michael wants you to hold as you move forward. You are not walking into a chapter of small improvements. You are walking into a chapter of complete transformation. He says the divine timing you've been waiting for has finally activated. He saw your blessings gathering like a rising tide, ready to meet you all at once. He saw you surrounded by support, clarity, opportunity, and love. And above all, he saw you stepping into a future where your heart no longer carries old wounds, only new beginnings. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the message that lifts the final veil and reveals the purpose behind everything you survived. My beloved child, don't skip. Archangel Michael says this part carries the truth he has saved for the ones who are truly ready. The souls who have walked through darkness quietly and risen without applause. He wants you to stay right here, because what he's about to reveal will touch the deepest part of your journey, the part you rarely speak about. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end. Michael says he saw a version of you that has not yet appeared in your life, but is already forming in your spirit. He saw you releasing the heaviness that never belonged to you. He saw you rising above patterns that once kept you stuck. He saw you stepping into a level of emotional freedom you've never experienced before. And most of all, he saw you attracting blessings, not by effort, not by force, but simply by being aligned with who you truly are. Don't skip. This shift isn't coming from outside, it's awakening from within you. Now listen closely, because this is the truth Michael was not allowed to share until you reached this moment. You are no longer in the season of waiting. You are entering the season of receiving. He saw your energy expanding, your intuition growing sharper, and your path clearing with every step you take. He saw the universe sending you people who understand your heart, opportunities that match your purpose, and blessings that feel tailor-made for your soul. Your future is not forming slowly, it is rising with momentum, with light, with divine timing. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the revelation that will finally show you why every moment of your journey led you right here.